_exe, and today we're going to solve this pretty tricky logarithmic equation. So it says if 1 over log base 2 of a plus log base 4 of b is 8, find the value of a squared times b. Now before I would jump into the solution, I would just give some tricks and tips if you want to try to solve this by yourself. So first is use some clever substitutions. Probably change a to some like expression maybe, or something like that. And the second tip is to use log rules and exponential rules. So after you did that substitutions, you may use some logarithmic rules and stuff. Alright, and first I want to notice that a and b have to be both positive. Let me write this right here. And this is because if you plug in a negative value of this, we have log base 2 of a negative value, and it is not possible to have that certain value in the real world. So yeah, and it's worth mentioning that this is a real value, so plugging in non-real values for each of these logs will break everything apart. So anyways, first I want to do some substitutions for a and b. Since they are both positive, we can just write a as something like this. So we have 2 to the x, and then we can rewrite b as something like 2 to the y, or it could be 4 to the y if you want to shoot the bases, but I just want to do 2 to the y. I think it's pretty easy to explain it to you guys. So notice that the range of this expression right here is between 0 and infinity, and this is not including 0 as well. So notice that these ranges completely satisfy this rule right here, so we're good to go to use this substitution. So let's just rewrite the equation a bit. So we have, I'll just write this in black, 1 over log base 2, we would just substitute this value. We have 2x plus log base 4 of 2 to the y. And first I want to rewrite this 4 as 2 to the 2 power. Let's see, there we go. And I want to write this so because I want to use a logarithmic rule, which is also don't forget this is equal to 8. So I want to use a logarithmic rule. If you have something like log base a to, let's say, m, and then of a to the n, this is just the same as n over m. So you divide this by this. It doesn't really care what the a is. So yeah, in this case we can just look at 2 as 2 to the first for this. So we can just rewrite this as 1 over log, actually not a log. So we have x divided by 1, which is just x. And then we have y divided by 2, which is just y over 2. And I should have shrink this. Okay, and remember this is equal to 8. So let's just take the reciprocal of both sides. And what I mean by that is like so. So 1 over x plus y over 2, we bring this up and up. So next we have x plus y over 2 is equal to 1 over 8. We can just multiply 2 by both sides because it will be very nice later, since we don't really want this 2 in the denominator. So we'll just distribute the 2 inside the brackets. So we have 2x plus 2 times y over 2, which is y. And then we're left with 1 over 4. Alright, now it seems we're pretty stuck to do anything, but I want to do a clever trick. So let's just raise this right here. We just put a 2 to the 2x plus y and 2 to the 1 over 4. Okay, and then this will become, you see why I did this later. So notice that we have a addition of exponents is just the same as multiplying the exponents separately. So we'll have 2 to the 2x, and this is multiplied by 2 to the y. And notice I just use a exponential rule. And this is equal to 2 to the 1 over 4. And we can rewrite this slightly by changing this into something like this, 2 to the x and then square. Because notice if you have a power and then in brackets and then raised to another power, it's just same as multiplying the powers together. So we just rewrite the rest the same right there. Perhaps I want to change this into like a roots, but I will just do it later. Okay, so keep in mind these numbers. Notice that we assign this to be, let's see, right here. So we assign this to a to be 2 to the x and b to be 2 to the y. And we can just substitute them in again. Them again. So we can rewrite this as 2 to the x, which is originally a to the second power or squared, times 2 to the y, which is just b. And this is equal to, I'll just rewrite this as the 4th root of 2. And notice this is exactly what we wanted in our question right here. Pretty amazing, I would say. So our final answer is a squared b is the 4th root of 2. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy this problem solving video. Please subscribe for more because I will be uploading more videos in the future. And as always, goodbye.